bathtub.
I'm getting a little winded. Maybe we take a break and focus on me for a bit.
You are listening to No Fucks Given Radio.
Oh, another thing. Don't you blame my internet, man. I got that Wi-Fi, man. Super duper. Because turn that shit off, dude. Alright, do you want to do, what do y'all want to get down on the song? I'm pouring so much vodka in my mouth, I'm clearly drowning. Keep starting shit from all this beer I'm downing. In this bar, we can squash it, all you hear is shouting. We can beef it, be worse than Em and Kim in the year 2000. I'm all jacked up on vodka and Mountain Dew. You got some friends? I think I found a few. When I was young, my dad be like, I'm grounding you. I walk back in the house like, Dad, how you do? I must be influenced by the devil. I've lost my mind. Have you seen my mental? Don't speak on me cause you don't know what I've been through. There's not enough paper to write down on or lead in my pencil. I can see you a square, like Leave It to Beaver. I say when life gives you lemons, reach for tequila. Shit, come to my house, it's like a smoke-a-thon. There's so many different blends, I gotta catch them all like Pokemon. I be in my zone, I be in my zone, y'all would not condone the thoughts that come up out my dome, I be in my zone, yeah, I be in my zone, yeah. I'ma say the type of shit these motherfuckers won't. I don't fucking know. He's that one guy. Beautiful monstrosities, you don't know atrocities. Funerals and poverty, our music grows in harmony. Don't use it for the wrong beliefs, cause brutal flows involve police. A shooter don't know what a song could mean, cause all they think is you talking beef.
R. Kelly style.
I've been wrong, you've been wrong. Can we all just get along? Forget the fact that I did a song about you cause you did me wrong. I said the type of shit I'm on, an animal that can't be stopped. Like Dana White, I am the boss. I manage you, I can't be topped. I am a god, I told my boss you can cram this job but be fucking ass. Walked out the bitch with sandals on, pajamas on, I'm fucking bad. Boss this bitch, keep the cash. Suck my dick, eat my ass. Talking shit, Miguel beat my ass. Well, suck my dick, I'm repeating that. Suck my dick cause negative is the only motherfucking look I get. Spreading diseases so duck I'm sick, and I don't even fucking trust my dick. That's how many motherfuckers I give. I'ma be an asshole just like this. I love my drugs more than my girl, and probably the only love I miss. I don't know his name. He sings those one songs. It's like there's a one, there's three of them, and it was really catchy. I be in my zone, I be in my zone, y'all would not condone the thoughts that come up out my dome, I be in my zone, yeah, I be in my zone, yeah. I'ma say the type of shit these motherfuckers won't.
The type of shit these motherfuckers won't.
We be burning, yeah, all my life, yeah. I've been thinking of ways that I could hurt them, and I rap about murder because it's on my mind. Deliver to the flames, we gon' serve them. We be burning, yeah, all my life, yeah. I've been thinking of ways that I could hurt them, and I rap about murder because it's on my mind. Deliver to the flames, we gon' serve them, we be burned. Don't give a fuck, no, not one. Bums get a buck when I chose shotgun. Suicide, retarded high when I wrote that one. Get rope, get hung, hit dro, get dumb. Stick yo bitch funds in the air, cause player, I'm on my way to hell, and me and this clip don't care to take you there. Free trip, call it hand cannon delivery. God damn it, I'm living me life I was warned about, but swore without the best of it. It's getting me down in the rut. These dreams, I'm out of luck. Look, It seems in the crowd I'm stuck at the bottom now, but we gon' build from the ground up, and that's with or without love. Rap mixed with the sound of absurd, sing, murder, mayhem. Ignore the screaming you heard from the basement. That hell still blazed like the urban rotation, searching, no saving a bastard like me. Not worth it, I hate this, that path I might be. Purposely patient yet nervous when waiting for the perfect occasion to rise, and I strike when the time right. Feel the wrath of my mic, shit, spaz a rhyme like Myers knife fight. So with them words I might slice carelessly, and you know them words more than likely heresy. It's guaranteed. We be burning, yeah. My life, yeah. I've been thinking of ways that I could hurt them, and I rap about murder because it's on my mind. Deliver to the flames, we gon' serve them. We be burning, yeah. Thinking of ways that I could hurt them, and I rap about murder because it's on my mind. Deliver to the flames, we gon' serve them.
Drugs, sluts, sex, that be the trinity. Until death, murder's the mystery of life. No light when the coffin shuts. No gods, no trust. We are just machines with dreams that often rust. Fall in love and have lost in lust. Bottomless blues, avoid the bottomless shoes like we're all just bugs. Nothing but beetles in the garden of good and evil. Ask Paul who the walrus was. I coincide with the code inside. Chosen side to the oath, no lie. The chosen side was suicide. Cross my heart, hope to die. All my life in the ugly one. Up all night, fuck the sun. Nobody no limbs. I am an entity, nobody's no friend of me. I am my enemy. All my life in the struggle with the odds. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Roll my rice till I'm grown as good as dust. I'm not celibate, but I'm never gonna give a fuck. Always be better, but I'll never be good enough for you or anybody, but I'm cool with that. Fate chose my hand, no looking back. So here I stand at the looking glass. I stood here before, but all storms passed. Between love and war, all things are fair. Staring to the future, but nothing's there. It seems every day is a waking nightmare. That's okay, it's my cross to bear. To the gods I offend, I'm sorry, amen.
We be burning, yeah. My life, yeah. I've been thinking of ways that I could hurt them, and I rap about murder because it's on my mind. Deliver to the flames, we gon' serve them. We be burning, yeah. My life, yeah. I've been thinking of ways that I could hurt them, and I rap about murder because it's on my mind. Deliver to the flames, we gon' serve them. We be burning.
You know what it is.
Please leave me alone. I don't wanna talk to anybody. All on my own. Ducking, dodging like I know karate.
And it seems like yesterday, standing right there next to me. This pain engraved insane, I'm losing strength inside of me. No angels call my name, faded black, I can't feel pain. Turn it back, but it's not the same. Can I burn today? Can I fall to slave and feel these flames? My choices haunt my name, but the facts I face the aches. This pain engraved, I'm swayed, I'm losing strength inside of me.
Please leave me alone. I don't wanna talk to anybody. All on my own. Ducking, dodging like I know karate. Consumed by the darkness, I've traveled the farthest across all the lands and the seas. I'm an artist, paint you a picture with words that are vivid, trapped in these lyrics, but don't really miss it. No, I don't really need your help. Got this one all by myself. Please leave me alone. I don't wanna talk to anybody. All on my own. Ducking, dodging like I know karate. Here today, gone tomorrow. Breaking down, I'm filled with sorrow. Not dead yet, but I'm not too far though. Out of chances, none left to borrow. Drink away the pain, wish I could tame this wicked brain. I hear that bottle call my name. Boy, it's a shame to be insane. This a blast from the past, now I'm back from the future. Wish ashes to ashes would happen sooner. Yeah. Please leave me alone. I don't wanna talk to anybody. All on my own.
Death Killer DeVille. Death Killer DeVille. Death Killer DeVille. Those that stand against me shall fall. So it's whatever, homies. So it's whatever, homies. Whatever, homies. Whatever, homies. Whatever, homies. Yeah. You kinda like a window, you outside looking in, no. Chiefin' on my endo, you can't deny I been dope. I write a rhyme and haters die, watching my pen smoke. No mercy, I'm earthing, real talent, so let's go. In spite of the obstacles I've gotten through, I'm still winning. Hit the stage and peel some face, this native is ill ripping. Making a real killing, being what the big deal is. They asked me what I wanted to be, I replied the illest. I ain't playing, I maintained a real ass demeanor. I'm breaking microphones, it's hard to find a savage cleaner. I'm Bob Ross in the paint, I'll make you all believers. Your chick is rapping dark hypey, so tell me, have you seen her? I aim for success when I achieve it, what's next? I'm trying to eat some faces and then cash a bunch of checks. Fuck death, I'ma run until your block's my property. But until that time, you know I'm a monster and no one's stopping me. I aim for success when I achieve it, what's next? I'm trying to eat some faces and then cash a bunch of checks. Fuck death, I'ma run until your block's my property. But until that time, you know I'm a monster and no one's stopping me. I'm reppin' hard, urban native, I'm on the rise, I know you hate it. Always win, never changing, victories anticipated. I'm always at where my lane is, so I can't hear shit you saying. Death DeVille, I'm in rotation, you ain't heard me, bitch quit playing. What you thought I rearranged at the coast, the soldier, I got flow. I made a picture, you finger paint, I'm a genius, so Picasso. I traumatize this rap shit, you claim you do, but you not though. I keep it real, I get my plays, you fuck around and you buy shows. All we do is get money, but by no means am I rich. I hustle hard, so I live. Don't like it, ho, suck my dick. You'll see at the shows, I tear it down. I'm going in, cause I'm sick. Fuck how you feel, I kill the shit. Dark hypey is the click. I aim for success when I achieve it, what's next? I'm trying to eat some faces and then cash a bunch of checks. Fuck death, I'ma run until your block's my property. But until that time, you know I'm a monster and no one's stopping me. I aim for success when I achieve it, what's next? I'm trying to eat some faces and then cash a bunch of checks. Fuck death, I'ma run until your block's my property. But until that time, you know I'm a monster and no one's stopping me.
To pee, need to do away. I'm going in, and I don't pull out like most men. Stop now, think about what you're going against. Bow down, take your towels out, throw them in. I'll admit it, I've been in it for a minute. If you said it better, did it, this chick stays relevant. My flow's tight like my spit is a relative. I bang beats while y'all stay celibate. I went against a couple chickens, but they all choke. All jokes, laughed at them, now they all go. We were too slow, I am too cold. Here's my 2 cents, like you're too broke. I'm too dope, is what they all say. Cause I'll bring it in a raw way all day. These rappers keep acting the wrong way. Make gashes, you bastards, Pompeii.
This is the part where everybody sings along now. It's just so catchy, everybody belt the song now. Give you that bubble gum with harmonies to make it good.
Yo, I'm too sexy for a chorus, so screw a hook.
I know exactly what you're thinking, but we don't count it. We know exactly what we're doing when we say something. I write a 16, meaning that your whole album. Your fans' fingers will be raping the replay button. I know you hated that we're coming from the suburbs. I can see it all over your face like sunburn. Getting fly and it ain't even a buzzword. Literally go up in the air over you love birds. It's absurd in a matter of speaking. Hit it like batter up, that is a keeper. When you hear my voice coming out of the speaker, that is not me, that is the reaper. And death is upon us. I've been popping your bubble gum and shining the monocle. JJ Demon or however you want it. I'll get it, you have your head up in a medical bonnet. What?
This is the part where everybody sings along now. It's just so catchy, everybody belt the song now. Give you that bubble gum with harmonies to make it good.
Yo, I'm too sexy for a chorus, so screw a hook.
I'm a flip-flop hip-hop, get it, got it going. Just watch this bricks hot, spit it like I'm on. Some new now, next shit, I wreck shit, attention. Studios, gym time, I'm flexing these records. Bitches trying, but don't even come close. Like, you don't touch me, it shows from the front row. I'm above the blow form, letting everyone know I mentioned I'm flexing.
Welcome to the gun show.
This is the part where everybody sings along now. It's just so catchy, everybody belt the song now. Give you that bubble gum with harmonies to make it good.
Yo, I'm too sexy for a chorus, so screw a hook. Yeah, screw a hook. And screw a bridge too. Matter of fact, wait, hold on. Screw a beat.
Take it easy and keep it cheesy. I used to see you in the hood shaking that thing. That's before I changed my name. I was Marshall Howell.
Hey, everybody listening out there. We'll be live in just a moment. I am the unknown factor. This is No Fucks Given. Look, check it, subscribe, give a like, give a thumbs up, all that good shit. Make a comment, whatever. We're going to get into some freaky fucked up shit over here on the Freaky Fucked Up VR tonight. Yeah, but right now, you know, I got to, like, do a sound check and shit. So we live in a moment.
Are we recording?
Do you know where you are?
You are now witnessing the Freaky Fucked Up Fear Hour with your host, Unknown Factor, and Chuckklez, the motherfucking headhunter clown.
The place of torment, pandemonium.
Where we present y'all some of the old school shit and the new school shit of horror generation.
Everything's true.
From the fucked up remakes,
God's an astronaut,
to the new shit,
Oz is over the rainbow,
the disturbing and gory films,
the Midians where the monsters live,
to the old school shit that we just love to enjoy.
And you came to die.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a bitch.
Alright, one time. So you are now witnessing the Freaky Fucked Up Fear Hour. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is No Fucks Given Radio. I am the Unknown Factor, unfortunately, but that's neither here nor there, motherfucker, because tonight we get a little scary on the Freaky Fucked Up Fear Hour, yeah? So, I got a couple motherfuckers with me, and the first one I want to address is Elmo. Elmo, you're an asshole.
Why am I an asshole? What did I do now?
We'll get into that. We'll get into that here a little bit later on, Elmo. That's Elmo 415, though. You know it's the Freaky Fucked Up Fear. I gotta have a headhunter here. Chuckklez, what's good?
Yo, what's going down, yo?
Man, this motherfucker said Raw was worse than the Greasy Strangler.
It's more fucked up than the Greasy Strangler. Come on.
Yeah, there is some fucked up scenes in it, but we're gonna get to that later.
Like, I really do, Elmo. I just wish you could see the stare I was giving you. Like what?
Like, right off the bat, he just called you an asshole. The moment we get started with the show, that's fucked up.
Well, man, I'm an asshole, so whatever. I'm liable to call somebody an asshole. Let's be real honest here. And it is No Fucks Given Radio, that official radio for all y'all who don't give a fuck. Hey, where you tuning in on the radio, where you tuning in on the motherfucking YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, go to the IG, Twitter, find all that shit everywhere. You can find myself under Unknown Factor, all them bitches, Chuckklez under Chuckklez, and fucking Elmo under Foot, because he's got a foot fetish.
Foot 415.
Yeah, Foot 415, so... You fucking asshole. That and then, whatever, man. I swear, all right? But I gotta say, real quick, the last episode we had of the Freaky Fucked Up Fear Hour was the deathmatch special. I enjoyed that, gentlemen.
It was actually really fun, man.
I did. I look forward to continuing to do that again. But the thing I've come to the conclusion of, the films that we picked on this particular show, there's really not a good deathmatch.
Yeah, we do have a shitty lineup for a death match. Good movies, bad death match.
I will agree with this.
It was so bad. Like, even some people, the viewers who are watching this, were all kind of upset why these picks that we chose were fucking bad. Yeah, because we're just being realistic right now, and we're just getting with the actual details of what these people, these monsters would do in real life if they met each other in a death match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went the way it went.
Hey, at least the captain won, that's for sure. That would've been fucked up.
Yeah, honestly, looking at that, like I'd have thought certain people would have made it farther, but it went how it went. If you want to check that out, ladies and gentlemen, you can find that past episode on the YouTube currently right now, or it will soon be up on No Fucks Given Hour, or on the No Fucks Given Radio for replay, but that'll be in a little bit of time. I do also want to address, we're going to be doing another special, but that will be for Super Nintendo. You can see that shit right there, but that's tomorrow. Like I said, tonight is the Freaky Fucked Up Fear Hour, ladies and gentlemen. And man, I just kind of want to get into it, because I want to fuck with Elmo more, Chuckklez.
Oh, yeah.
I do, because like, I just, like, let me just start off by asking one thing. How in the hell is Raw as fucked up as the Greasy Strangler?
Well, I'm saying more fucked up on a disturbing level. I thought it was way more disturbing.
Yeah, this movie in general was exactly what I pictured Raw when I saw the trailer for it. It is pretty fucking disturbing and scenes that I've not imagined I would see before.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I just think on a fucked up level, like, Greasy Strangler is weirder than Raw, but, like, Raw was, like, more Raw to me was way more like, okay, this is gonna give me some kind of fucked up, like, nightmares and bad karma, way more on that level,
Luckily, I ate my fucking lunch before I even watched this damn movie. That's one thing for sure.
Wait, first off, I could sit and eat a fucking fucking ham sandwich with fucking all like I could eat a motherfucking meatloaf sandwich and watch that film and it wouldn't disturb me. Now, if we go to the Greasy Strangler, I couldn't eat shit and watch that film because the motherfucker almost
You can't
made me
eat nothing
vomit.
greasy while watching that fucking movie. That's for sure. You can't even eat a hot dog.
Like,
I don't know. I still just find Raw way more of an unsettling movie experience in my head. It's just, I thought I was like, there was some part of it I was just like, yeah, there was some pretty nasty shit going on in Raw.
Well, let's get into it, man. I said this film starts out with old girl going to vet school, right? And first off, fuck you, Chuckles, making me read. Like, I got time to watch a film and have to read it.
Bitch, get over it. Just get on with it.
It was an excellent film, though. I'll give you. It was worth reading, even. So I'll recommend that, ladies and gentlemen, right off the top. It's definitely something I would recommend going and checking out, even if you fucking have to read whatever. Like he said, bitch, get over it. Fucking read. But I mean, she's entering into a vet school. And I'll tell you my first problem with this is when they're all tranking the horse. I'm like, I don't want to see animal cruelty. I will turn this movie off.
Yeah, there were some scenes where it did show a lot of like graphic scenery where we thought that we're going to see some animals getting fucking cut up to pieces, which, spoiler, by the way, just to let you all know, spoiler, there was some scenes where animals were cut up and there were some that were experimented on during veterinarian processes.
But one thing I have noticed with foreign horror movies is in some of the countries, they don't have the same animal cruelty laws we do. So Europe seems to be able to get away with shit like that, which is kind of awful. But yeah.
Yeah. So like, for instance, like this movie is a 2016 French-Belgian horror drama film that was directed, I think, somewhere around France, pretty much, and it was released by the year 2016, like March 2017, actually, when it was at a film awards.
See, and like I said, I enjoyed it. I mean, you see, she's joining the veterinarian school. And honestly, like I said, I about turned this film off before it got started because they're all giving the horse ketamine and knocking it out. And I'm like, if this just turns into fucking up this horse in some weird, fucked up way, bro, I'm cool. This ain't even a horror
That was
film.
like one scene. Yeah, that was one scene where I thought, are they going to cut open this fucking horse? Like, the horse looks dead. The moment they're trying to turn its head around and try to lift its head off the fucking floor and hang it upside down in this little wrap thing, it was crazy.
I thought it was going to be into some cannibal Holocaust shit. I don't know if y'all seen that movie.
Oh yeah.
That movie just had no shame about its animal cruelty. Like, that was just, Cannibal Holocaust was cold with the animal cruelty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'd rather see a human get fucking eviscerated than an animal. I don't know what that says about me personally. You all can keep that judgment to your goddamn selves, because I frankly don't give a fuck. But I mean, then you get past that, and it shows, they get a bunch of blood dumped on them. Which, in all honesty, I'm thinking that was probably a horse's blood.
Oh yeah,
that was.
Yeah, because I mean, whether it was actually the horse's blood being dumped on him in real life, but I mean, I'm sure the horse was fine, and then they just dumped a bunch of fake blood on everybody. I mean, I don't know how far they went to get that shot,
Yeah, like the whole reason why they did the blood shot, like had everybody splattered in blood, was part of like a ritual that this veterinarian school that they had. So pretty much like it starts off this, like, first of all, she's a vegetarian. Yeah, she's a vegetarian, so she does not eat meat and anything. And she has a gay roommate whose name is Adrian. She was forced to partake in a hazing ritual where everybody was out of their fucking beds, crawling and shit like that in their underwear, and this fucking crazy ass shit looked like it was some type of strange, like, what type of movie you when you see these type of films? Kind of like the Purge
Evil.
type of way.
Resident
Evil
Evil
type of way,
It
yeah.
reminded me of something out of Resident Evil. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, and yeah, the fact that she eats rabbit kidney, I was like, oh, rabbit kidney? What the fuck eats rabbit kidney?
Yeah, and her sister forces her to eat it, and plus her sister was there longer than she was, so she's like, oh, dude, they have this thing where they call them rookies, pretty much. Like, if you were first start off with the school, you're called a rookie, but if you're been at the school for a long time, they praise you as fucking, like, leaders or something like that. I forgot what the name was, but it's crazy.
It was
elders, yeah, the elders, yeah.
Leaders or something. I think because they said it was you were to address them as one of those two things.
Yeah, they were like, like, how dare you look an elder in the eye? Like, if you were new to the school, like, you were kind of someone to be shit on, like, until you're worthy of acceptance and praise.
Then this is coming from a fucking veterinarian school. I was like, what school do you see that in veterinarian school?
Europe veterinarian school, I guess.
Look,
I guess so.
All I know is from watching this, it made me think, yo, vets are really fucked up. Like,
you know, one thing that stood out, you know, I'm looking at my notes, when they're just having that like, it's like a 5-minute conversation about monkey rape and AIDS, or if monkeys are still getting raped. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that scene.
I was just like, I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? It's like, why the fuck are you talking about fucking monkeys and you'll get AIDS and shit?
No, I think my favorite part of that conversation, though, is when our old girl jumps in and she's like, well, you would be raping the monkey. And she's like, well, are you telling me raping a woman is the same as raping a monkey? And she's like, yes. And everybody just looked fucking furious.
Well, first of all, because we're part of that natural species.
What's weird is, like, it's a veterinarian school, and it seems like there's only one character that actually gives a shit about animals.
Right.
Like, it seemed like everyone else was just had no problem with dead animals or dead animal anything, and it's like, wait, this is veterinarian school. Shouldn't they all be like, wouldn't they all be kind of like on that vegan, vegetarian type, save the animal hype? Like, why is it just
pretty much like everybody was like eating like disgusting, look like cafeteria food that you eat from high school, all greased up and everything, and she was the only one that was eating trying to be the most vegan person on the school until she ate that raw rabbit's kidney, and that's when all of a sudden she gets this like bad infection that spread over her body like a rash. That was disgusting.
Yeah,
terrible.
That looked realistic too. Like, the effects on that were really good. I was like, oh, that's disgusting. Like, actually, I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, it looked real to me too, because the way how it looks like exactly what you would get from a rash. It'll spread over fucking her breasts or stomach or ass everywhere. It was like so gross, and she kept scratching it. It's like, bitch, you're not gonna fucking get it away if you keep scratching it.
Well, you got an itch, you scratch it, right?
My wife just said her ass looked like if Versus Humanity had got a hold of it. I just wanted to point out, though, as far as the realism, even when she was at the doctor at the school and they were pulling off the dead skin, like the way they were pulling that off, that looked fucking good.
That's what I loved about this film. They had these special effects for the characters that made it so real. At first, I thought it was real myself too. I was like, dude, that looks so fucking real. And I imagine if you pulled off dead skin, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
It's like pulling that little speck of skin off your thumb when you have your nails done. Try to pull it off, and it fucking hurts.
Yeah. The movie does just keep getting like farther down the rabbit hole. That Brazilian wax scene. Oh fuck.
Oh. So first of all, her sister, she's kind of a bitch. Let's throw that out there. She's kind of a bitch.
Kinda.
So she's trying to. Kind of, I mean a lot. My bad, not kind of a full 100% bitch. So what she does, right, So she asked her sister, so you should be having yourself like a Brazilian bikini wax, like the Brazilians would. So she's trying to even out her own sister's vagina hair by waxing it out. And one hurts, like she did like 2 hits. And the third time, it gets stuck. Like she gets stuck in her pubic hair. And like you can literally see it right in front of your eyes in the camera shot. It's stuck like glue, like fucking bubble gum that's just got stuck in your fucking pubic hair. And so she tried to do some crazy ass shit by cutting off with a pair of scissors. And her sister's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's like, okay, first of all, you're not going to cut it off with a pair of scissors because you're going to cut me. Then all of a sudden she kicks her and she accidentally cuts her finger off. She faints.
But real quick, my favorite line from old girl who's getting the Brazilian is, "It's my pussy." Like, because she literally says that.
Yeah, she says, "It's my pussy."
That's pretty epic.
Kicks her in the fucking face and loses her finger.
Oh, there's no way I would like ever have somebody who is not a licensed person to put waxing strips near my privates. No. Like, think about that. Like, just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna strip hair off your privates, and I'm just a chick with no license, no experience. Yeah, there might be an infection. This might go wrong. Like,
yeah, and then all of a sudden, when she's trying to get the finger back in place, before she even starts thinking about eating human flesh, she started to steal burgers out of the cafeteria.
Oh my
she was
God.
eating raw meat out of the cafeteria in the little mini fridge.
Dude.
And then after that, that's when she had that urge, like having the urge of human flesh cravings to her.
Could that burger in the cafeteria have been any fucking greasier? Like
that was more greasier than the fucking Greasy Strangler.
Yeah, for real. That motherfucking Greasy Strangler looked like he was the fucking cafeteria, or the fucking attendant in the cafeteria up in that bitch as greasy as them fucking burgers were.
The Greasy Strangler went to that school.
Yeah, I bet he fucking did. It's because, like, you can see it go through a fucking trench coat. It looks so goddamn nasty.
God. But then, yeah, to cut back, so she gets her finger cut off. I'll tell you the funniest thing to me about this whole situation. She is just letting her bleed out of her finger. Like, she doesn't do... Like, this bitch is in veterinarian school to be a vet. You should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, because she told the doctor told her you're supposed to put it on ice, so that way, so when she goes to the hospital, they can stitch it back up and so her finger can work. But there was no ice at all in the mini fridge. So she's just holding it up, looking at it, gazing at it, and just let the blood drip down her fucking hand, and she tastes it. And all of a sudden, all right, you know what? This blood actually tastes good. Let me get a little nibble how it tastes like. And she would start eating through the fucking finger like it's a fucking chicken wing, dude.
I think there's something really bad about eating that rabbit's kidney that, like, made her like that. Because, I mean, that chick went from, I won't touch meat in any shape or form to, I'm eating my sister's finger.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the raw rabbit's kidney that had this, like, cannibalistic urge for someone to do that.
Well, I think that's why they call it raw. I feel like I blame the rabbit kidney on, like, her going crazy. Like, there's something fucked up about that meat.
No, wait. Hold on. Did you guys... I feel like you guys missed a very... a fucking pivotal point in the film at the very, very end.
Oh, yeah.
As far as just based on what you're saying, because I know what caused that crazy. But well, I mean, I don't know what caused that crazy bitch to be crazy, but I know that it was. And we'll get to that in a moment, though, because that's way fun. We'll spoil everything in a while, but we're gonna spoil the rest of the film before we fucking spoil the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So next day, so she takes her. So her sister Alexa takes her out of the hospital, and she was carried out of the wheelchair. The moment she said, the funniest part was, is mom and dad there? No. She gets out of her fucking wheelchair, kicks it like it's nothing. It just takes her sister out in the middle of the road. And by the way, fact is, this is in the same scene what you see in the intro of the movie. Because it starts out in the main road where she was before. And what she does, she stalks cars and just jumps in front of the fucking cars until it one of the drivers dies in a car crash, and it turns out that her sister herself is also a fucking cannibal that eats like dead people off the fucking road when in car crashes.
How would you continue to get away with that? That's the one thing. Like, if you're making people wreck and then eating some of them, aren't you gonna kind of like? You think?
Eating out of the spot where he busted his head, though.
Oh, she was eating out of the spot that he busted his head, but you'd still think it would leave some kind of mark. But I suppose maybe they just weren't looking into it that much, because it was like, oh, he's fucking dead, and he obviously fucked his head up here, and it looks a bit more gnarly than normal, but nobody was trying to figure out. Oh, well, yeah, somebody must have bit into his brain.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would assume that after a car accident. And even if they found some type of teeth marks, maybe they think, oh, because like the windows would bust open. Maybe they thought, oh, like a raccoon or an animal got to it or something, you know.
Yeah, plus they're out in the middle of nowhere. That's one thing. It's like, who's gonna find out about this shit, right?
Yeah, no witnesses. No witnesses when everyone pulls up, when anyone sees it after, you know, if there's no witnesses. Oh, look, it's a car wreck with a couple of dead people.
I don't know, that's just the whole trip, that how they got away with that, man. But then I like how they move. Like, I like how old girl was like, I don't want to do this. Like, fuck you. No, I don't want to eat this person. And that's what, I can understand why the sister's a bitch, Chuckles, just because you have a craving for human flesh, and you don't quite understand why.
And she's telling her too, is like, first of all, I'm teaching you how to fucking live with it. I'm teaching you how just to give in with it, because she's refusing to give in to having that craving for human flesh, and she's doing that in that type of way to the point where Justina just does not want to take part in it, because first of all, when she's not eating, she's like losing a lot of weight, and and her sister noticed that because she's not eating human flesh. She would try to eat anything that's like regular food, but it still would not help her hunger.
I love the part where, I know this is a really small part, but where they're playing video games, and she's like, so how did my finger taste? And just like having casual banter about her sister eating an appendage of her body. That was great. I was like, this
and
is
she said it tastes like curry.
Well, if we learn from Raw, human fingers taste like curry.
I was like, wow, I would never thought of a flavor would taste, that fingers would taste like curry.
Maybe she'd been eating curry that day.
Oh, there was one scene where her sister stuck her fucking whole hand in her arm through a fucking cow's ass.
No, dude, you want to get into just awkward moments? You ever seen a woman piss standing up?
Yeah, but she actually started. She was teaching her sister. Oh my god, she was teaching her sister how to actually piss out, like how us three would piss out, and she did it perfectly. Like I don't know how she did it. It was like, wow, holy fucking shit. And her sister tried to do it, and she was just pissed all over her fucking pants and shit.
All right.
What kind
for
of
anyone
thing is
watching
that
or
to
watching
practice?
later or anything that's of the female sexual persuasion, I want to know, is it possible for a female to piss standing up? Because that just...
Well, I think it would be messy.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't... My wife's like, you just got to thrust your hips out.
I wish I could do that. That's not possible.
Wife says it's
any
not
ladies
possible.
right here for any ladies who are listening to this right now, if you ladies can, for sure, like, stand up by your own 2 feet and piss out like how a male would do, I'll be fucking impressed. Not gonna lie, I'll be fucking impressed.
I'm like, damn, you can use a fucking urinal.
Then you just gotta marry her, That's the one.
Like, fuck, she don't even have to use that thing where women can actually piss out like the penis through this little tube thing.
That's what I wonder if for that scene, if they had something like that. But again, fuck, I don't know. Maybe that chick could legit just piss standing up, and if that's the case, for real, I agree with Chuckles. I'm impressed.
Maybe it's a European thing. I mean, they do got bidets over there.
What does a bidet have to do with a female pissing standing up, Elmo?
A bidet like helps you clean your pussy and your ass. That's it.
Well, it's different culture. Maybe the ladies can pee standing up well, and we're just not cultured like France. I'm gonna stop pretending I know what the hell I'm talking about.
my wife said they need to learn what the hell razors are then. That was a female. For any ladies out there listening that said that, that's my wife. So that didn't come from one of the 3 male hosts of the show. I want to point out, right? So we don't get fucking some feminists fucking biting our heads off like, "Wah," like, whoa. Shut up. That didn't come from any of us.
Anyways, continuing on. So she comes back home, and her gay roommate tells her that she's gonna go to this. He's gonna go to this party where they're all covered in paint or something like that. So she's just walking down the hallway. She's all sweaty in her pajama shirt, and she has nothing but panties on. The moment she walks through the door, she gets splattered with blue paint all over her fucking face. And the gay roommate homie decides, you know what? Let's go make out in the bathroom so we can mix both our paints together.
Well, no, that's what I thought. Yeah, because they grabbed 2 of them, and they said, because one of them was, the dude was yellow and she had blue paint, and they were like, don't leave until you're both green.
Yeah, one of them, the blue paint, I was like, wasn't the Blue Man Group thing already creepy enough? Do we need to watch them fuck?
Yeah, she was bluer than the Blue Man Group, that's for sure.
And I'm like, no, that's not something sexual I ever wanted to see.
I'm just curious, have you guys ever had sex or attempt to have sex with a fellow spouse who was covered in paint?
I have not.
I mean, look, like, I'll say, and no offense, Elmo, because you're like, that's no kind of fetish. Look, I'm down with fucking doing the whole paint thing like that before I'm down with feet. No offense, bro, but I'm just saying, in all honesty, you know, like, that wouldn't bother. Now, mind you, I wouldn't, I mean, as long as it's like fucking paint that is made for that, and hopefully it's edible, that way, you know, like, if any kind of fellatio occurs, you're not poisoning yourself.
I would do any paint but blue. Blue Men Group scare me. They're creepy.
I was getting ready to ask that, but you beat me to just saying it almost, okay?
You know what's scarier, though, was the part where she actually bit him in the fucking lip, like tore like half of his lip off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So try
Everybody
to mix
freaks
yellow
out,
paint
too.
with blood, and that, you'll get like a gruesome scene right there.
Everybody just freaks out just because she took a little nibble off of his lip, man. I mean, it was just a little nibble.
And her gay roommate was kind of aroused to that.
See, but that's like, I think he had some kind of knowledge about her before all that shit really really transpired between them two. I think he was previously aware of something because he had some kind of relationship with her sister.
Yeah,
Ooh,
maybe.
That's a good point. That's a good point because he seemed really calm about some weird shit throughout that movie. Like there were some parts where I'm like, why are you so relaxed? And like that part where they have sex and she's trying to bite him and he's just holding her back. It's almost like he knew what was about to happen.
Yeah, it's like he tells her to stop, but she keeps on going, like cowgirling the shit out of him until she had to stop by biting her own arm and tasting her own blood.
That's a kink.
That's kind of kinky in a way.
Dude, it's a little. I mean, I agree. It look like, but I wouldn't want a chick to bite my neck so hard where I start just gushing blood down my fucking chest and back. I mean.
Okay, here's the thing. It's like I'm cool with a girl biting me, but to the point where you're gonna bite my fucking main artery, my main vein. Okay, bitch, you need to stop.
No, just I don't want you taking a chunk of flesh.
I mean, it's hard to have if you're dead. So that's definitely. I don't want to die during a sex act, because then you can't have sex again, and that sucks. And chicks usually aren't like, ooh, he's dead. Like, it's hard to get a girlfriend if you're a corpse.
That's called necrophilia, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you die, Elmo, we could find somebody to hook you up with. I'm just saying, bro.
Oh, lit.
Yeah. You know,
Didn't the homegirl Mac from Razor Doll say she was into necrophiliacs?
Well, see, there you go, Elmo. We already got you hooked up, lined up. Check it
Nice.
out.
I'm gonna sign my body to her. So before
Shout
I
out
go,
to Mac, by the way, and shout
like,
out to Venom from Razor Dolls.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Mac and Venom
I'll be like,
and
damn,
Mac.
I'm still getting laid, and I'm not even alive. I'm a pimp.
I just got to say real quick, as far as to Mac, I am sorry you lost that, Mac. As far as all those layers, I've lost work like that. I understand how much it sucks. And again, shout out to the Razor Dolls for real. Check out their past interview on the No Fucks Given Hour with myself and Chuckles. But back into this shit. Like I said, so fucking they have this party. She does this. She ends up biting this dude's lip, and then goes straight to the shower. And like you can see her just washing all this off. And I'll be like, she reaches into her mouth and pulls something out. I'll be real honest. At first, I thought she was pulling a tooth out.
That was a tooth.
No, it wasn't. It was that dude's
That
flesh.
was a tooth. Oh, yeah, you know, right? It was like a piece of the dude's lip.
Yeah,
that she
because
kept in her mouth.
I thought it was like she was like dying ostensibly because she wasn't eating meat at this point and she was pulling out a loose tooth. And first off, how the fuck
you know
do
what we did miss? You know what's something that was so gross that we did miss from the very beginning? Before she started to have that craving, she started eating her own hair.
Oh yeah, and then she starts throwing up her own hair and like pulling hair out. Yeah.
I even wrote that note
was
down.
Gross.
Yeah, that is the worst hairball I've ever seen.
Dude, she was pulling it out like how you see like magicians will pull that rag out of their fucking throats and shit.
Yeah, that was pretty gross.
Okay, Elmo, that was the worst, and that was the only part that was in any way comparable to the grossness that is the Greasy Strangler. I'm just saying. And it was still, like, that shit was at a 5, and the Greasy Strangler is at like a 20. I'm just saying, bro.
And her friend or that Asian girl that came to the bathroom, you know, you can put 2 fingers in your mouth and you'll throw up even quicker.
Oh yeah, I was like, what a bitch.
Like, that whole school was a bunch of assholes.
That's like walking up to some like suicidal kid and being like, "Oh, so you slit your wrist this way, then you'll actually die."
And you'll bleed faster.
You'll bleed faster, then they can't sew it up, and the doctors can't save you. Like, thanks for the help? Question mark.
Would you rather like eat a piece of lip, or have your own hair like pull out your throat? Like, would you ever eat your own hair like that?
I don't keep my hair that long, bro. Neither does Elmo. The only person in this room that has hair long enough they could eat it is you, Chuckles.
No, my braids are like either I'm having them in a ponytail in the back where I can't touch my hair, like pull on it or even pull it down to my face. Like, it's not even that long enough.
Oh, you can't. So your hair won't get to your mouth?
No, it's not. Like every time I try to pull it down, like make it long, it still poops up into a fucking afro.
Oh well. In that case, none of us can eat our hair. I don't think any of us are trying to be real honest. But so yeah,
and I just got a haircut, so I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, new hairline, same asshole. I seen that shit, Elmo. But you know, what are you gonna do?
Oh my
God. But like I said, she's in the shower, man. She gets this piece of meat and she eats this piece of meat. And guys, I gotta like real quick. So and then it cuts to her like, and she's going to this party and she's getting all dressed up and makeuped up and making out with a mirror and shit, right?
That song in the background though was dope as fuck.
That's what I want to know. Who the fuck was that female rapper? That bitch was killing shit. I want to bring her on the No Fucks Given Hour.
It kind of sounded like a I wouldn't say horrorcore, but it had like this dark, like techno-ish way in it because of the lyrics. They were saying like she wants to fuck. It's like fuck 69. I want a 666. You know what I'm saying? That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, and she was saying something about wanting to fuck a corpse.
Yeah, she wants to fuck a corpse and everything.
It's like if you took the Lil Debbie or Iggy Azalea style, but put like Brother Lynch Hung lyrics on it or something. Like.
Yeah, it was kind of way, and like and a French tone to it. You know what I'm saying? It was dope as fuck. It's like I was trying to find an artist who did that song. It's like I want to keep that in my fucking phone. Even though I don't understand, even though it's French, but still it's dope as fuck.
Yeah, totally, dude. If whoever that is watches this and knows and checks this or whatever at any point, and you speak English, hit us up. I'd love to bring you on the No Fucks Given Hour. If you only speak
I might
French,
steal your lyrics for that. Fuck a 69. I want a 666.
Do you speak French, Chuckles?
No, I do not.
All right, so if you only speak French, we can't interview you. I'm sorry, you have to be able to speak English. Yeah.
I'll poorly translate.
My wife said she'll poorly translate for us.
Just pretend she knows what she's saying, and then just like start saying something completely different.
She would totally fuck up an interview. But no, and then I love that. So and then she ends up going to this fucking party. Like, dude, that party was so fucked.
Yeah, it was fucked up. She was like beyond the limit where she was about to go nuts. She was like intoxicated, like to the point where she's gonna like get drunk and eat somebody without giving a fuck. So her sister. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like, I was like, who the fuck like drinks like is drinking and wants to like see that go down? Like, I don't know. Like, no matter how fucked up I am, I'd be like, this is fucked up. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, until I think the most fucked up part that a sibling would ever do to a sibling is this scene right here. So her sister Alexia, she takes her to a morgue. Like, first off, it takes her to the morgue and she's laying on top of the table, and it cuts to a scene where she wakes up the next day. And her gay roommate takes her to the bathroom and said, "We need to talk." I was like, okay, what's going on? And he has this
Chuckles, before you finish this, I just gotta ask, what the fuck is a veterinarian school doing with a fucking morgue with humans in it?
Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, what kind of fucking veterinarian school has a morgue? Dude, I think it was like, did they experiment with dead bodies or somebody in that shit too? I thought it was a veterinarian school.
Yeah, I wonder. Sometimes when I'm watching these foreign horror movies too, sometimes I wonder, I'm like, why the fuck are people doing this? And then I wonder if like some of it's like different like cultures or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if like schools out there do things differently, because this also brings back to, you know, how things are done in other countries. Like there were scenes with animals in Raw that you could not do in America. That movie would just be shut down, you know?
Yeah, man. It's like, I don't think this movie even got in theaters the moment it got released. It was like, it was released directly to Netflix, I believe.
All the good shit goes straight to Netflix now.
Yeah,
really
especially foreign
that
movies.
way.
So, yeah, when we continue with the story,
bro. I just had to point that out because I found it really fucking weird that a veterinarian school had human cadavers.
Yeah, man, it was fucking crazy. So anyway, so her gay roommate takes her to the bathroom stall, and she tells her, okay, what do you want? You want to make out or something? She says, no. He pulls out his phone, and it was footage of what was going down at the party, of her friend, of her, or her own sister, the cunt that she is. Like, to any sibling who ever does this to their sibling, you're a fucking asshole. So what she does, she cuts off a piece of a human's arm, right? And she starts playing with her sister while she's on the ground trying to bite at it, and just pulls it away like it's some fucking stick toy that you give for a dog. Like, just playing with her.
Well, and that bitch was hammered, dude. Like, first off, who the fuck... I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me and I've gotten too old, but, like, it's ostensibly a glass like what you see right now, ladies and gentlemen. About the same size anyways. But, you know, fucking a plastic cup that you play, like, beer pong with, whatever. She's like, fill me up. And it's that looks like vodka. And just straight fucking vodka almost to the top. And she walks off drinking it.
Yeah, because they're out of glass cups, so they give her plastic cups.
Well, it is college. People do drink really excessively in colleges. You always hear about, like, horror stories of, like, people getting alcohol poisoning and overdoing it or doing something horrible while drinking.
Like, fuck a frat party. Go to a veterinarian school. That's where the whole shit...
Yeah, we don't know how to party in America. We need to go to a fucking... We need
to go to... We need to go to fucking France or Belgium and party with these guys at a fucking veterinarian school. And just not apply to the school. We just have fun there.
Finally, somewhere I can be the normal guy there.
No, we'll end up being the guys that got ate there. No, thank you.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't want to be the guy that got ate. But no, dude, you're right, Chuckle. Dude, that is so fucking rude. Like, eat it,
That's
eat
fucked
it, and then
up.
Oh, well, I mean, for real though. Like, look, it causes the appropriate thing. I wouldn't give a fuck where that bitch was at that moment either. We'd have it out.
Yeah, and that's what happened in that scene. So the moment she seen that shit, she was like, "Oh hell no, where is that bitch?" So she starts running down the hallway. And she found her, and they started beating the shit out of each other and biting each other out both ways.
On the face, dude. On the face.
She bit her fucking cheek off, and she said, "You taste like shit."
That's so rude. I love it. And then, like, obviously a crowd comes around these two because, I'd watch. Be like, what the fuck's going on? And then
I love to see the two cannibals, like, get at each other like that.
Well, but imagine, like, because it ends with them they're biting each other's forearms. Like, they're ostensibly locked up, biting one another's forearms as hard as they can. And then they realize that they've become a spectacle.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like, I don't know, just the thought process that would go through at that moment. I'm having a fight with my sister. Oh, we're fucking eating each other. Oh shit, the whole school is watching.
And they get pulled off, like, getting tackled down to the ground and have sheets over them, like, wrapped around, so they pull each other off like dogs and shit until they have to fucking fight the crowd and get away from them.
I think that whole school is a bunch of fucking weird cannibals on the low.
They were the only two cannibals, I believe, that were on that campus.
I feel like in that school there was like there's got to be some other people just eating people on the low.
It was so strange to me. It's like, okay, no one has seen them like eat them, the whole bodies and everything, but if you see somebody who's just like literally biting each other's face off and just keep on eating through their flesh, you know something's fucked up. I'm surprised they didn't tell the fucking the professor of the goddamn college this whole shit, and they have not got expelled for this shit. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they've got a really no snitching policy going on with their cliques.
For real though, man.
They really don't be snitching. They'll see Leatherface walking around on campus killing people and being like, "Nah, I ain't telling nobody."
Now that's the school I want to go to.
You fucking would. Jesus. Chuckles just wants to go somewhere he can get away with murder. But I can relate, but that's we won't get into that. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Whatever, right?
But move to Serbia.
Yeah, so after the fight scene, her sister was trying to bandage her up like it was nothing. It's like, it was trying to say, like, she forgives her, I'm sorry. I would not forgive her for that bullshit. It's like, I'm your fucking little sister. How can you do this to me like that? You know what I'm saying? What happened was... Yeah, go ahead.
I normally agree with you, Chuckles, but that's a pretty... Like, you both have a fucking craving for human flesh, man. That's a bond that you're not going to really share with anyone. What up, Lando?
That is
what up,
true.
Lando?
I mean...
Yeah, but still, like, I don't fuck around with you when you have a cannibalistic craving and shit like that. I don't put you on fucking film.
Don't tell nobody, Chuckles. God damn it.
Yeah. So, anyways, after the next day, she wakes up with Adrian, which is her gay roommate, by the way, and then she wakes up and just touches his face, and he looks like he's in a peaceful like sleep state. Like, he's, like, at peace, like, he's just sleeping, like how you and I and Elma would do when we're knocked the fuck out. But it turns out when she's trying to sweep down his leg and everything, there was blood. She takes the sheet off his legs, and the whole thigh is, like, literally half fucking gone. And he's dead. And she thought that she did it. It's like, you could have just hit me. Why the fuck you did not hit me? And it turns out her sister was the one that did it. Playing video games in a weird, scary dazed state. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, man, that was fucking weird. Yeah, and then I mean, I love how she walks up to her sister because she used a ski pole to stab that motherfucker in the back. Because I love she's screaming at him at first because she thinks she did it. Like, why didn't you fight? Why didn't you fight back? Why didn't you hit me? Because obviously, I mean, you would if you cared for someone and you start eating them in your sleep, you're gonna want them to fuck you up so you don't kill them. You know, huh?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she takes the ski pole and I thought she was gonna kill her sister right there.
I totally did too. I was like, oh shit, she's gonna die.
Like, god damn it, like, god, thank fucking god, but no, she's just like, she pointed it to her head. We all thought, you, Factor, and myself thought she was gonna die. She was gonna get stabbed in the fucking head like a zombie, but it turns out she didn't. So she picks her up, takes her back to her room, just takes her clothes off, and they both bathe in the shower together and everything. That's what happened.
Yeah, and then then she's in prison after that scene, right? Or
yeah, she goes to prison after that.
If I were her, by like, I'd probably rather have gotten killed than actually had to, like, I don't know, do forever in prison. Because if you think about it, after you do something like that, you are never getting out.
Yeah. You know what's so weird about that scene? The moment that scene happened, there was, like, many of the students at the school came out with their fucking blankets over them and went down to the corridor, like, in front of the school. That was kind of a weird segment, like, was this even necessary? It's like, what was going on?
Yeah, I didn't get that. I really didn't. Like, they fucking looked like they ate the whole goddamn school when they fucking sounded the horn and everybody's kind of, like, creeping out. And initially, I'm like, is everybody just dead? Didn't them two bitches go on a fucking cannibal killing spree and start eating brains?
Yeah, it's like, what was going on? It's like, it started off with this one dude in a pink fucking sweater on. He was walking by himself and the alarm hits up and everybody's around circling each other with their fucking blankets over their bodies and shit like that, wrapping themselves up to keep warm. And that's when that shit happened.
Right. Well, god damn it. All right. See, that's bullshit, babe. You hear me? That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. Well, no, I have another issue, you know. And, like, legit, motherfuckers, I meant, like, right back. Because I'm just going to flip that shit right back on. We're going to see, hopefully. Come on. Don't be a cunt. I'll kill you, right? I hate technology, guys, but that's a different point, right?
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, you know, sometimes it disagrees with me, bro, but I always have a fucking quick fix anymore. And Lando's not complaining. So, I know, Lando, if you see this stream fucking up, bro, let me know. Fucking, but yeah, they bring that out, they fucking go, and then they do all that. They're trying to console one another. And then, yeah, she's in prison, man. And, like, what in the fuck was that fucked up shit she did where she put her cheek and then she, like, what was that?
Well, first of all, what her sister did was she pointed out her finger where it got cut off and just flipped her off. And her sister put her cheek on the side of the cheek and so she can kiss it where she bit her fucking face off.
Well, and the
makes sense to me.
Cheek kissing.
Yeah, my wife
Like,
said the French,
okay.
like, cheek, but that makes more sense, bro. I get what you say as far as the finger and the, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, now we're even, bitch.
See, now wait, real quick. Y'all initially said at the very beginning of this that you thought it was something with that rabbit candy. Like, I feel like you guys missed this very vital part as far as the conversation that then happened between the younger sister and the father.
Oh, yeah, I know that
Oh,
too,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know, it just makes me, like, I don't know, it just something about the rabbit kidney, like, I kind of found a correlation also with the rabbit kidney because her body had a weird allergic fucked up reaction to it, so I don't know. I mean, I know it was a hereditary thing, but yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of different philosophies on, like, how this movie goes, but there's not enough time for it.
Yeah,
it's
see,
just
I
like,
tend to
it
agree
just-
with my wife.
It was like in a jar, and it looks so suspicious. Like there's some type of infection that's inside those rabbit kidneys.
No, see, but I tend to agree with my wife. I think that if she would have eaten any meat of any kind, that would have started. Like, it just, that's why, yeah, that's why they were vegetarians. That's why it was very specific. Their parents were like, you're vegetarian.
Yeah, and that's why they freaked out so bad at the restaurant, like unusually freaked out about the meat, like just, yeah.
Yeah, so beginning of the ending, so she ends up going back to her parents' house, and her mom tells her, it's like, you need to eat your veggies or else you're not going to get off the table. But her father tells her this most shocking scene I've ever seen. That was so crazy. It was fucking mind-blowing. She tells her that, and she explains to her, it's not her fault that this whole shit happened. Like, Factor, you would tell this even more better than me.
As far as, I mean, that situation, they were saying that I love it. The father was like, you know, you have to find a way. It's bad. We shouldn't let your sister go. And we just kind of let her because she was the youngest. And we kind of just let her have her way. And we let her have her way. He's like, and, you know, and hopefully, and he ostensibly says, you know, and hopefully you can find a solution. Because this is the moment where you realize their mom does this shit too. And this motherfucker unbuttons his shirt.
His whole chest and stomach were all scarred to hell and bite marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, her mom was a
family.
cannibal too, like before this whole shit happened.
Yeah. See, real quick, I want to know from you guys, you think you could ever find a chick that you love so much, you'd let her eat you occasionally?
I was like, I can handle a girl biting me, but like eating me, there's a difference between biting and eating.
Yeah, I feel like when I found that out, the I was gonna marry her, but she's actually literally a cannibal, and I want to live a long life, so maybe I should not marry her.
And you know, so it's crazy because they said the whole family themselves, except the older sister, were vegetarians. So because her mom pretty much started off eating flesh, and so she had to fight her way by eating her husband in order to stay back to her regular self. Was kind of crazy in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't think I could ever find like my wife was like, hey babe, I think I need to eat a little bit of you occasionally. I think we'd have a problem, babe. Just so you know. Yeah. Just so you know.
Get some marriage counseling. Like, my wife's trying to eat me.
There ain't no counseling that fixes that. I tell you what, I want to propose one question. Do you think this was something that was just hereditary in that family and had been ongoing for a while? Like, I feel like I need a fucking prequel to this movie.
I wonder if it even made enough money to get a prequel, though.
I don't know, because the budget that they say that they made for this movie was like $3.5 million to $3.8 million just for this film, and the box office reached about $3.1 million.
So
that's probably why they made the deal with Netflix that they did then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally understand that, man. So yeah, I mean, he says that, and that, I mean, that's the wrap up of the film right there. Is that you finally figure out that it's something hereditary within, and I don't it fucking, that's terrifying. Like, I would recommend that bitch never have kids more than anything else. Right?
Yeah, that's some people they worry about becoming an alcoholic because of the relatives. They'd be much more worried about being a cannibal.
Yeah, for real. So
yeah, it's surprising about this movie. Yeah, it's just like, it's as shocking as it was. It won about eight awards for it.
I mean, I thought
at a film festival.
I thought it was a good movie personally. Like, I enjoyed the film. I did. I'm not gonna say that I didn't, but I gotta ask Elmo first right off the bat, since he says this is more disturbing than the Greasy Strangler, and I know what he rated that at. What would you rate Raw at, Elmo?
I would give it a 9 just because it's not in my like top 10 favorite movies, but it's a really well made fucking movie. It's a brilliant movie. I'd give it a 9, not quite a 10.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Any
Chuckles?
specific reason why it's a 9 out of 10? Well, you know, I kind of agree with Elmo. I have to give this a 9 out of 10 because even though it's like, oh, here's a reason why I give it a 9 out of 10, because there were some scenes, the only particular scenes that kind of messed with me in a way was just like the awkward scenes that kind of confused me. But other than that, though, the storyline, how this film went down, was actually really fucking brilliant. I really loved it.
Hell yeah. I agree, man. I don't know.
Lando says it's still fucking
Yeah,
up on
I know. Look, don't worry. You know what? I ain't even gonna fucking... Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right the fuck back. But you know what? I will say, tech issues, goddamn, they cause murder in my goddamn dreams for real. And this is Murder in My Dreams by Chuckklez, the headhunting clown. Check out the lyric video if you can fucking understand me on YouTube. And we'll be right back. And
exactly, and hope you all get sexually aroused for that video, too.
And as far as for YouTube, check it. I'll get you all that, too. Just give me one longer moment. That's all.
In prison, running over mud city still remains missing. Sodomizing women with a 12-inch knife, taking straight to their G-spot, 7 ton of crime. Rich motherfucking dick hard when it squirt blood like a goddamn faucet of what I've just done. Never in my life.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. We're going to do a quick restart because I know how I can fix this issue. We'll be right back in 3-4 minutes tops, and we'll be restarting this stream. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but, you know, got to fix that shit.